First of all, welcome to Phase One Elite Sports Marketing. My name is Mike Waters. I am the founder and the owner of Phase One Elite. So before I get into any detail, I just want to say congratulations on making it to this point. Whatever steps you have taken or whatever you saw that led you to this moment, it means something. This should mark the day that we shifted and put everything in place in order to secure a Division I scholarship, or you could be here to focus on an NIL opportunity. But in either case, you came to the right spot. So first of all, let's talk recruiting. Let's talk scholarship. The recruiting landscape has changed so much in the last few years. You have the transfer portal. There's been a lot of changes with visits and academics and testing, and a lot of stuff changes consistently when it comes to recruiting. So it's nothing more valuable than to have someone that you can depend on, someone you can communicate with, someone that understands the rules and understands the strategy to be successful when it comes to recruiting. Someone that's not just gonna create a nice profile, a nice website, and just say, hey, you're in our database, and now college coaches are gonna come find you. That's not how it works. Time after time, I've seen those strategies fail. So what I'm here to do is actually be your consultant, actually be somebody you can communicate with on a daily, weekly basis in order to make sure that we're taking the right steps. Someone that when you have that question, you don't have to just send an email or you don't have to go to a chat. You could actually call, reach out to me directly to get the information that you need. That's what it's about for me. NIL athletes, I know what you're thinking. It's time to get paid. NIL, name, image, likeness. But let me be clear. It's not about just trying to get paid when it comes to NIL. It's about building your brand. It's about your marketing. It's about your social media. It's about everything that it takes in order for a brand or a business to say, I'm ready to invest in this athlete. So if that's your interest, let's not start with chasing the money. Let's start with building the brand, which I'm gonna help you do. This is something I've been into and doing for over 20 years now. When I started Phase One Sports, which is in 2003, it was all about building a brand. It was an industry that was new to Las Vegas, and it came down to how well I was able to market, the name recognition, the logos, the brandings, all of the little things that go into building a brand. That's what I'm gonna teach you as an individual athlete. Remember, when you think NIL, you are the brand, period. So whether this mission is about a Division I scholarship, maybe it's a Division II scholarship, Division III, that's totally fine. Whatever that goal is, the key is to have someone in your corner that's gonna walk you through it. Not someone that's done it once or twice, but you're talking to a person that's actually went through the recruiting process 2 times, once out of high school, another time out of junior college because I didn't qualify academically. So I had to go through the process twice. So I have twice the amount of experience. And also someone that's been working with athletes for 20 plus years, over 500 Division I scholarships, over 800 scholarships in total. And this is what I've been doing. This is what it comes down to. This is what I love to do, and I'm here to help. So with this program, you're not just gonna get a profile and a couple emails. What you're gonna get is direct access to me right off the top. What you're also gonna get is a weekly group call where everyone could come in and ask questions. And every week I'm gonna have a different topic, a different subject that we're gonna cover. And it's all gonna lead you to ultimately having a successful campaign. You're also gonna get your athlete narrative, which is basically your profile. This is what we're gonna use to communicate with colleges. You're also gonna have access to Athlete SOS, which is a platform where you can actually go in and search universities that fit your criteria based on GPA, based on location. So you're gonna have direct access to that. You're also gonna have access to our training and nutrition app. Now I know some of you already have performance training coaches, which is great, and you can continue that. But if you don't, you're also gonna have the ability to have an online training program that's designed by myself with all the video demonstrations and all that good stuff. So you'll have direct access. Nutrition. We're gonna have a nutrition plan that's individualized for you, not just the one that you're gonna get in the email. This is you. This is you completing the questionnaire and determining what foods you want, things like that. That's gonna be included in this package. And then, like I mentioned, the weekly calls. Nothing more valuable than getting on a call every Saturday morning. And if you can't make it live, you can definitely watch the replay. So it's gonna be so much value added every single week. Then direct access to myself. And that's the difference. Well, maybe it's not the only difference, but that's the difference. It's one thing to be a part of a quote unquote recruiting service, which is not what this is. But there's recruiting services that will put you in a database with tens of thousands of athletes and then say that here's the coaches that viewed your profile. Most of the time, you've never even heard of that school. You need someone that you can communicate directly, someone that could watch your highlight video and say, hey, I think we need to work on this. You know what I mean? I'm looking at where you're at. I think we need to gain 10 pounds this offseason. And someone that actually has the tools and the strategies to make it happen. This is a full service. This isn't about one dimension. It isn't about just getting a scholarship. It isn't about just NIL. This is about building complete athletes and being in a position to be successful, period. And if that's your goal, to maximize your potential, then you need to be a part of this program. So go ahead and keep scrolling a little bit. Check it out. There's more detail, but I will tell you this will change your life. This will change the process. Most families go through the recruiting process one time. There's no chance for a mistake. There's no room. There's no room for error. I've been through it 20 plus times with Phase One, twice personally. So would you rather go at it alone and try to figure it out and hope that everything works in your favor? Or would you rather partner with Phase One Elite Sports Marketing and assure that your campaign is successful and your athlete gets to the next level?